Don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Manchester United beating Barnsley convincingly. Nah. Spanking them 7-0. Yes, please. I enjoyed every single minute of that game. Rotation, a couple of goals for Garnacho, a couple of assists for Garnacho. I can't remember who scored now. A couple of goals for Marcus Rashford, a couple for Eriksen. Anthony, you got one as well. That was everything that game needed to be. That was everything. You know what? There's certain games that United have gone into over the years, right? Recent years anyway, where you expect United to control the game, to dominate the game, but rarely does it actually happen. That there tonight was exactly what we needed it to be. All the Rashford looking confident. We'll speak about the individuals soon. But that was a game where we rotated, right? That was a game where Ten Hag took out De Ligt, took out Martinez, took out Bruno Fernandes, took out Mazraoui. And we won 7-0. And by the way, look at that stat there. It's a horrible one. It's the first time since 2021, February 2021, since we've been 3 goals up at half time. That's how rare what we've just seen is, and it shouldn't be rare. This makes me laugh. The last time United won 7-0, oh yeah, it was against Barnsley back in 1997. But everywhere you look in there tonight, you're going to see positives. Honestly, I've got it written down there. That's pretty much a perfect night at Old Trafford. First things first, I wanted the rotation, and Ten Hag delivered. But then the players there, they delivered. Rashford and Garnacho, they just had fun tonight, right? They just had fun. That first goal from Rashford, the ball over from Garnacho, the touch, the shift, I think he gave the defender the shoulder cut inside and lashed it into the side netting. That's the Rashford that we've been missing. Garnacho getting his goal. I can't even remember what. That's when you know you've had a good game, when you can't remember who scored in what order. Anthony got the penalty next, then Garnacho got a brace, then it was Rashford getting his second, then Eriksen getting 2. Eriksen, can we just play a team that gives him that much space every single week? That would be lovely. I don't really know how you choose a man of the match out of those two. I probably give it to Garnacho. I think it was given to Rashford officially. But Garnacho, man, I think that now means he's got 7 goals or assists in so far this season, I think. But he's lit, and he could have had a hat-trick as well, by the way. Sort of leant back. But it's just Carrington delivering, the subs delivering, the team delivering. Christian Eriksen, as I said there, man, can we just play a team every week that gives him that much space and time on the ball, no pressure, and we have the space in behind for the runners for him to find those passes. And he got 2 goals. Nice. Just nice. That's what I'm just going to call that game. I'm not going to get over exaggerate because we've just beaten Barnsley, but United don't do this, right? We struggle against Newport County. We struggle against any lower league opposition that we play. Tonight we didn't. Tonight we delivered how United should be delivering at Old Trafford. That there was a reminder of what United can do, of what United should do, and what United did at Old Trafford. And a really important performance there tonight was seeing Ugarte make his debut. Now, I thought Ugarte was probably a little bit overzealous in some of the duels. Some of the duels, he was just jumping in a little bit too much. And I think I know that's an element of his game. And he's just going to have to control that. But I think overall, getting 60 minutes, by the way, I don't know how that was fouled against him. Blood on his face, blood on his knee. Clearly, it's not as if I needed that game to show me because I already knew. But Ugarte is going to add a bit of bite into a midfield which has been limp. Completely overran. Now he's going to have to make sure that when he comes up against tougher opposition that he not times his tackles better, but makes better decisions sometimes. Step back. But tonight he was, I suppose, excited by the occasion. Maybe you can call it that, whatever you want to say. It was 15 minutes against Southampton, 60 minutes there against Barnsley. Good. Does that mean he's going to be fit for the full 90 against Palace? I'm not sure, but he should certainly be in the starting 11. Now, fair play to Anthony. I thought after a pretty invisible first 10, 15 minutes, it was him who made the penalty. Lovely run. I think it was a passing move out from the back. He won the penalty. He buried the penalty. I thought it was going to go to Rashford, but it didn't. Went to him. And I thought he played okay in the second half. Did he play anywhere near good enough to take Ahmad out of the first team? Nope. Is he going to knock Garnacho out of the first team after what we just saw from Alejandro Garnacho? Absolutely not. But fair play to Anthony. I thought he played okay. And I think credit to Toby Collier. In the same way that I think Ugarte was probably putting his foot in a little bit too much. I think Toby Collier was doing the same thing, but he was doing it at left back. Auxiliary left back. Don't know why Harry Mass wasn't in the squad. That's a little bit disappointing. Was it an injury? Don't really know why. But Collier, and when you think about how fullbacks are in Ten Hag's system, they invert a lot. So trying to see if Collier can play in that left back position, I kind of understood it there tonight. We won 7-0. So I don't think it caused any problems. But fair play to Collier playing in an unfamiliar position. But as I said, the absolute main thing that I wanted to see there tonight was Erik Ten Hag rotating his team. He just has not done that. He didn't do it at Ajax, and he hasn't done it in his first 2 years at United. But the game has developed. More games this season. We're playing Europa League group stage, whatever it's called, games until the end of January. We need to rotate our team, and we did tonight. I thought it was a little bit confusing how he brought De Ligt and Mazraoui on. I thought Bruno coming on, I think it was 5-0 at the point when Bruno came on, and it kind of felt like, well, that's simple enough, right? 1 second there. Let me just do this. With Bruno coming on, it was an exhibition at that point. And I wasn't worried about him getting an injury. But De Ligt coming on, I suppose we didn't have any other centre-backs to bring on, and Mazraoui as well. Either way, didn't really matter because Bruno Fernandes got 2 assists and there were no injuries. So fair play for actually developing that. All right? Bring that rotation in consistently, Eric. Sometimes take the players out when we don't want them there. We do want them there. We want them to be rested, but sorry, I don't want to speak about the particulars there tonight anymore. I just want to speak about the fact that Manchester United just won a game 7-0. 2 goals from Rashford, 2 goals from Garnacho, 2 assists from Garnacho, a goal for Anthony, 2 goals for Eriksen. Such a confidence-boosting night that game was, right? Going into Crystal Palace, Rashford will now feel, okay, right, cool. Because it just felt like goals were the thing that Rashford has been missing. And it's been a long time since I've been able to put that on the wall. And I'm just happy for him, and I've said it a million times. Manchester United are a better team this season if Marcus Rashford is confident. And that right there looked like a confident Marcus Rashford. Sure, it was against Barnsley, but still to get the goals. And I think I've got to give Garnacho man of the match. 2 goals, 2 assists, and just running Barnsley ragged. Feels like a long time since we've seen that at Old Trafford. I know that. That's the most goals we've ever scored under Erik Ten Hag. I don't think we had scored more than 4 in a game under Erik Ten Hag before. And we played some pretty put teams inside that first 2-3 years. Now, 7-0. And I want to say that one more time. 7th heaven, like that, the exact same score that when we played Barnsley in 1997. I really enjoyed that game.